Hello.
We're at the Minimalist Garden. We're here at the Minimalist Garden Laboratory early summer. And we've had some really nice plant growth coming in this year, and we're really pleased with that, so we're going to walk around and show that to you. This was just some Japanese grass that came in. That's a volunteer. This is a little tree that we put here in this pot. That's coming in nice. These are volunteers, native plants that have just blown in from elsewhere. Really like this grass here, it's really nice. This whole little assembly is coming in really nice. We do have to control this Japanese grass. So sometimes we put some wildflowers in here. And last year they came in really nice. They haven't come in yet this year, but we're expecting that they will. We got some basil, we got some rosemary, we got a lot of mint. Whoops, a little pollinator there. This came as a volunteer. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was planted here. We're going to wait and see. All along here we have some nice flowers. They haven't come in yet. This I had to protect this. I put in a bamboo fence to protect this from the early in the spring, to protect it from the deer, because the deer were coming in and eating these. So I protected it, and then once they get to a certain height, the deer aren't interested in them anymore. They're too tough, I guess. This is a maple tree that's a volunteer. I'm going to transplant this. It's coming in really nice and sturdy. I'm going to transplant this in the fall once it goes dormant. These are native trees. I don't know, red maple or some kind of maple. Or pollinators on there. And so we're going to do that. Remember we did that this thing with the concrete blocks out of the driveway. This is what we were, and we couldn't use it as a permeable surface on the driveway. So we put it here just to demonstrate how that can be used around the property, other than as a permeable surface. You can see here how we've used the depression, the natural swale of the water. This is how the water comes off of this section of the property and comes right on down here. So we've left this as a no-mow zone, and we put some wildflowers over in here along with the clover. And you can see they're starting to come in, get some nice white ones. There's some yellow ones, there's some red ones are coming in too. So remember, a lot of this area was denuded when we pulled up the chickweed. So we pulled up the chickweed, and then we put in the clover, then we put in the wildflowers, and we decided that was our vision, was to fill this area with wildflowers and make it a nice and unique and unusual landscape. So these are coming beautifully. I really like these. These flowers will come in at different times of the year. We've got some nice white ones that are coming in here. We had a real nice yellow one, but the deer discovered it this morning and ate all the flowers. They were really gorgeous, big yellow flowers. But they'll come back. Here's another one. They'll be coming in again, and hopefully the deer won't bother them. But look, we got some nice variety here. So nice and bright. Yellow, pink, orange.
That blue one looks like a bachelor's button.
Mm-hmm. We used to have a pine tree here, but it died for some reason. We can't figure out why. And maybe it just dried out and died. Maybe it had a disease in the roots, or maybe it just got old. I don't know. But we cut it down, and this soil up underneath it was so rich that we really didn't have to do anything. I just threw the wildflowers in and put this. Remember what this was we saw at the museum?
Sweet Spire.
This is one. Yeah, what do they call it?
Sweet Spire.
Sweet Spire. This was one that we transplanted from the museum, and when we thinned them at the museum, we grabbed one, brought it here, and it took really nice. This is the Dry Creek Meadow, and all these things have come in this year. Remember, this is a 3-year project when we first started it, and those of you that have watched these videos from the beginning, you can see a huge change in how we've managed to get all these plants. We were worried about them last year, but now we've just got this magnificent variety coming in here. This, of course, is a switchgrass, but these are Burberry, I think, is what we put in here, and there are two of them. And then there's another shrub here that's coming in really, really nice, and some plants.
Well, there's some wild strawberry down there.
Wild strawberry. Those are really good.
Yeah, those are the things with the red balls you see down there.
I like them. I like to eat them. They don't really have a lot of flavor, but they're really nutritious. I like them. This was a mint plant that a friend gave me, so I put it in. I expect it's going to fill this whole corner here. It took really nice.
It may. Mint's aggressive.
Remember, this is a water-fed dry creek meadow, rain barrel water-fed. So all the overflow from the rain barrel pours down into here and comes down this way, and this water moves down that way. Everything has a right to grow. It's just where it grows is our job to select where it grows. All up through here, we've got some nice butterfly bushes that are coming in, quite a few now. Remember, the first couple of years we didn't have any of this stuff. I was worried about it. I think I know what my mistake was. When we put them in, and they've just since recovered, we put them in 3 years ago, no, 2.5 years ago, in September of 2017. And we put a little bit of nitrogen in when we dug it out. We put some topsoil and something, and I put just a little bit of nitrogen fertilizer. But I think that was a mistake. That inhibited the growth of these. But now since that's been absorbed and moved on, then now the plants are really coming in nice. Over here we got our figs that are coming in really nice this year. Fig tree shrubs. Wow, they don't have any figs.
Yet.
The plants are great, but we haven't got any figs yet, so I'm still looking at that. This is the, I think we put some berry bushes in that you gave us, Jess, and they're doing okay, but I don't think they get enough sun here.
Yeah, they like sun, so that may be an issue.
So, I mean, they are coming, but we haven't really produced any berries yet.
And it might be a second year too. They grow shoots first and then produce berries the second year, so it may take a year.
This thing here was a volunteer. I just let it grow, see what it is, see how it looks, see how it turns out. Wow, it's really something though. Look at the size of those leaves. And it's got a nice thick stem, but it's a herbaceous plant, some kind of soft stem. There's an azalea back in here. Over in there is our haramuli. Remember, we used that to replace the periwinkle that was growing all up alongside up along the forest edge here. And so we pulled all the periwinkle out. We put the haramuli in there, which is that tall grass, and that pretty well took care of that periwinkle and crowded it out. Although we have to go back up in there periodically in the spring and in fall and pull it, because that periwinkle is very aggressive. So it's starting to spread up into the woods, so that's concerning us. We'll have to do something about that going forward. This is what the yard of the future is going to look like. We only use hand tools. We don't use any chemicals. We don't use any fertilizers. We only use hand tools. We use all the organic matter that is on the property. We do have a compost for our kitchen waste, but all this, I use a hand mower. We left the grass, around it, but this is a whole area really virtually maintenance free. We do some maintenance, but not a whole lot. And that is our laboratory for doing the landscaping of the future. That's where this is where landscaping is going to go, folks. So give us a call if you would like to have us come out, give you a free evaluation. We'd be happy to work with you to develop your own minimalist garden. So, thanks, folks. Adios.